Hello, my YouTube friends. This is Mike from the Tie-Dyed vs. Camouflage show. It is August 17th, 2020. And I'm here with a few bits of information you may have missed. The first item I have is about the Proud Boys. And what are the Proud Boys and what they're about. So I think we'll just go right straight to it. And they're in the news because in Kalamazoo, Michigan, as you look at this headline here from the U.S. Sun, they talk about an incident which happened Saturday in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where the Proud Boys, which is, I'll get to that, and Antifa members decided to go at it in the streets, which I'm afraid is probably going to be happening more and more because both sides are, we're straight up getting sick of each other, and we're being pushed by the media, and it's just a big game of control where they keep us divided. And most of us get that, and we still play along. When the real fish that need to be fried are the deep state, the New World Order, the Rockefellers and the Soroses and the Rothschilds. People like that are the ones that need to be getting punched in the face, not each other. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Proud Boys, and I'm going to get their information from their actual site, and then we'll come back and go over how this left wing, obviously commentary here from the U.S. Sun, talks about them, and then so we'll hear both sides. We'll see what the left says about this, and we'll see what the Proud Boys, from their own site, how they describe themselves. So we'll start with that. Okay, so the Proud Boys, who are they? The Proud Boys are a men's organization founded in 2016 by Vice Media co-founder Gavin McInnes. McInnes has described the Proud Boys as a pro-Western fraternal organization for men who refuse to apologize for creating the modern world, also known as Western chauvinist. Now there's a video down here. It's 11 minutes long. I'm not going to play any of it, but I will put these links in the description. And that he explains what that means. And basically, there's nothing wrong with the Proud Boys feel there's nothing wrong with the Western civilization. So let's just go over there some of the Proud Boys values center on the following tenets. They want minimal government. Okay, maximum freedom. So far, so good. Anti-political correctness. Yep, I think I agree with that one. Anti-drug war. Closed borders, anti-racial guilt, anti-racism, pro-free speech, pro-gun rights, glorifying the entrepreneur, venerating the housewife, basically honoring the housewife, reinstating the spirit of Western chauvinism. Though these are essential tenets, all that is required to become a Proud Boy is that a man declare he is a Western chauvinist who refuses to apologize for creating the modern world. We do not discriminate based upon race or sexual orientation or preference. We are not an ism, an ist, or phobic. That fits the left's narrative. We truly believe that the West is the best and welcome those who believe in the same tenets as us. We have an international reach with members spanning the globe. If you have any questions or would like to get in contact with your local chapter, feel free to contact us directly. And they have a Proud Boys magazine. I guess that's the name of their site. And so I watched these videos. I watched all of them. And they pretty much cover, how Proud Boys was created and everything like that. And they're actually kind of funny. This Gavin McInnes guy, he's hilarious. And he talks about how they reformed, how they've been in confrontations with Antifa and things like that. So now I think we should go and see what. Now this is from the Proud Boys site. This is what they stand for. It makes it pretty clear what they're talking about. If you watch this first video here, it pretty much covers everything. And like I said, they're funny. And this is the Gavin McInnes guy. But so let's go see what happened in Kalamazoo. All right, so apparently there was a rally organized by a far-right group, the Proud Boys, in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It escalated into violence when they were met by counter-protesters and Antifa members. The ugly scenes broke out after the First Congressional Church hosted a gathering of anti-racism protesters who formed a perimeter around the area in Arcadia Creek. I don't know if that means they were trying to seal things off or what, but that's good. I don't see what the problem is, because this group, the First Congressional Church, supposedly was anti-racism protesters. And guess what? So are the Proud Boys. So what's the problem? Anyways, the Proud Boys, they not only have hatred for Jewish people and Muslim people. I guess I missed that on their website where they stated that. But they're also very hateful of anybody who doesn't look like them or act like them. And this is coming from Reverend Nathan Dannison. It should be Reverend Nathan Dumbass, the church's pastor. Dumbass urged the crowd to commit themselves to nonviolence and non-aggression. Yeah. Let's work together to remain peaceful and manifest positive energy with each other, to take care of each other, to take care of our own selves, our own safety, and defend one another, he said. However, things quickly turned ugly when the right-wing group arrived, waving American, Trump, and Gadsden flags. So what, and so what? And then they go on to describe a Gadsden flag as a flag with a yellow field depicting a timber rattlesnake coiled and ready to strike. Ooh, how scary. And then here's just some photos of their encounter. Now, I was watching James Munder playing the video. If you watch these videos, there's this one idiot. He tries like hell to keep his blue surgical mask on while, they're scuffling around. It's quite hilarious. He points that out. I just thought that was funny as shit. Let me see. The video shows the Proud Boys start clashing with counter-protesters, believed to include some members of the left-wing group Antifa. Yeah, you think? According to reporter Samuel Robinson, who was pepper sprayed by the Nationalist. God, this place is terrible, the U.S. Sun. But in all fairness, I want both sides of the story out. Robinson, who is black and was later arrested by police for impeding traffic while he was streaming a Facebook Live report for his local chapter, "Hell has broken loose," he tweeted while covering the protest. And there's a bunch of videos you can watch. To me, it wasn't all that violent. There was a couple scuffles. I keep seeing the same couple people fighting. I don't see like a massive 500 on 500. I don't even know if there were any injuries. Protesters can be seen throwing punches, and a white nationalist was caught on camera punching a black man in the face. Good. Not because he's black, but because he was getting in their face. And like they said, they made a perimeter and they were thinking they were going to keep people out. They don't have that right. The police arrived hours after the protest started, but showed up around 2 p.m. wearing riot gear. Well, can you blame them? The Proud Boys, I'm surprised they showed up at all. I wouldn't. The Proud Boys group originally planned to hold a rally in Arcadia Creek Festival Place, but the group began to move through the city when the church held its vigil. The group then moved towards Bronson Park. It goes on to say police were filmed making arrests, but it is unclear how many. First Congressional Church has reserved Arcadia Creek Festival Place for a unit rally, but city leaders said the Proud Boys had not requested a permit to hold an event. Okay, maybe they needed a permit. Maybe they did one thing wrong. Kalamazoo Deputy City Manager Jeff Chamberlain released a statement from the city on Thursday saying Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety was monitoring the situation and would be ready to respond if necessary. Bigotry and hatred in any form are not acceptable in Kalamazoo, nor is violence, and the city is prepared to act quickly. Yeah, they showed up hours later, if necessary, the statement said at the time. Yeah. So, you go back here. This is pretty much their mission statement on what they want. Anti-racism, pro-guns, pro-free speech, minimal government, maximum freedom, and then they just call them white nationalists, and I just can't. The divide is so strong, something's going to pop off. I really hope it doesn't, but something's going to pop off. Anyways, I just thought I'd bring that to you. But like I said, I'll put these links in the description to this article and to the Proud Boys site. And then you can hit those videos up right directly from the site. And I'd watch them. They're kind of funny. And they're not politically correct. I'm going to say that. But they say right here, we are not alt-right. So, and sorry for reading along with the cursor. I'll make sure I don't do that next time. But thanks for viewing the Tie-Dye versus Camouflage show. This is Mike signing off. And remember to subscribe and like and sign up for notifications. I know this is the first video I'm putting out, but at least on YouTube. But expect more. We need to make a push for November. So I'm going to continue to try to get articles where I put both sides of the story out, and then you can decide for yourself. I think you can tell which way I lean, but I am going to try to get both sides, how both sides feel, and maybe we can get both sides to view these videos, and one or the other side can see how ridiculous they are. Maybe both, who knows? Maybe I can wake people up and let everybody know that, yeah, they got us divided. Anyways, have a good day and keep watching the news.